Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Lewis Pike Show. I am Lewis Pike, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of passive income and having multiple streams of money coming in. So let's jump into it. All right, so let's talk about passive income and why it's important to have multiple streams of income coming in at a time. The reason I want to bring this up is because a lot of people, even if you're working a 9-to-5, if you're in the entrepreneur space, most of us really only have one source of income coming in. So if something was to happen with our employment status, we were to lose a job, something would change, then automatically all of our income would be cut off and we'd have to go find another job to bring in income. So I'm a strong believer in having multiple streams of income. Even right now, even with me being an entrepreneur, when I first started out, I had a little bit of diversification, but majority of my income came from my consulting services, my technology consulting services. So essentially, I was trading time for hours, and that was the bulk of my income. But I soon realized that, hey, there's only so far that I can grow, or only so far that I can scale with just having, coaching and, consulting to my clients. If I wasn't working, money wasn't coming in, and I was only able to work so much. And I ended up putting in a lot of hours because, one, I was chasing money and I wanted to replace my income from my previous 9-to-5 job. So I got burnt out really, really quick. So I wanted to realize, I wanted to find a way, how can I duplicate myself? How can I get more value for my time instead of trading time for hours? So that's when I started looking up diversifying my income and ways that I could bring in multiple streams of income. So if you're just starting out, or just starting a YouTube channel, you're just starting a podcast, or you're just starting your business and right now you're doing coaching, or you don't do coaching, but you're providing value and providing content to people for free, I'm going to show you guys that the best way to get started and the easiest way is to start with the Amazon affiliate. So you can just Google Amazon affiliate. They'll walk you through the page to sign up. But the reason I bring it up is the cool thing about Amazon affiliate is it doesn't matter what you're talking about. I mean, if you're talking about basketball, you're talking about graphic design, you're talking about working out, whatever you're talking about, whatever your market is, and you don't have a product, whatever you use or whatever you're currently recommending, if you don't have something, then obviously you're using someone's product, you should recommend that you should put links, sign up for Amazon affiliate, and recommend that to your users. So for right now, if you guys notice with every video that I shoot on YouTube and every podcast that I record, I have Amazon affiliate links because people ask me, hey, Lewis, what camera do you use to shoot? What tripod do you use? What mic are you using to record your podcast? And even though I didn't create these products, but these are products that I use and that I recommend, and I use my Amazon affiliate links to give to people. Even on my website, I have a tools page of recommended tools and resources that I personally use, or books and stuff that I've read that I've got advice from. So if you're recommending this to people, then you might as well get some money back from it if you're going to be recommending these services or tools. Something that I realized right away when I first started my business is actually a client of mine was asking me, I recommended a product to him, and he was like, hey, send me your affiliate link. And I was like, oh, I don't have an affiliate link. And he was like, you are missing out on a huge opportunity to bring in some additional income by not recommending this. So he's grown a tremendous company. His company went from 10 to 30 million in less than a year. I think the first 8 months it went up to a $10 million company. So of course I'm going to take his advice and listen to what he recommends. So from there on, I started putting in these affiliate links. Now I'll tell you, I just mentioned Amazon, and we'll jump into another one in a second. So Amazon, I just starting out, you're not going to make a ton of money from recommending products on Amazon. They only give you a certain percentage, and as you get more people that buy from your links and stuff, then that percentage increases. Especially if you have no following or a very small following, you're not going to make a lot of money from it. But you might as well make a little change from it, since you're going to be recommending and putting stuff out. And the more you continue to put out content, and the more you continue to recommend the products and stuff that you use, that's going to slowly build up over time to be a pretty good chunk of income that comes in. Now, I'm not saying like the thing to be careful too with Amazon too, and with affiliate marketing, is only recommend products that you're using. Don't just recommend any and everything, especially if it's not something that you believe in or personally use. That's just my rule of thumb before recommending a product. If I'm going to send someone there and have them spend their money, I'm going to make it sure that it's something that I believe in, and something that's going to provide value. So that's the first one, Amazon affiliate. So another way to make money online or diversify your income that I'm currently doing is online courses. So if you're providing value to marketplace, or you're doing any type of training or anything like that, you can put that into a online course. And that's another way where you can bring in additional streams of income. So basically the teachings and trainings and stuff that I'm, providing here on YouTube, providing my podcast, and that stuff that I provide to my clients, instead of me having to be there and the client having to hop on the phone with me having to walk through and explain it, by me putting in the time up front to record the content and record the processes and systems I use that people need to help, the technology that people need to put in place to help grow their business, I create the course. They can buy it, they can do it on their own time, and it's still getting me. It's just a recorded version of me that I don't have to spend my time, or we don't have to worry about scheduling time. You can do it on your time, and I've already put the time in up front, invested the time up front, to where I can send that training or give that to people. So a lot of people, when you mention online courses and it's so much time and so much has to go into getting it set up, which is correct. It's not easy to set up an online course, and it does take time, and it's going to take a lot of energy and effort up front for you. But the cool thing about it is once you get that created, then that's pretty much, you can turn that into a evergreen model to make money. As long as that content and stuff is relevant. So you can continue to sell and sell and sell that product or that content, even while you're on vacation, even while you're sleeping. People can still go through your funnel or go through your website and still get that information. So it's you getting out of having to trade time for dollars. So that brings us into the next way that you can bring in money. So you're probably thinking, this kind of goes into with number 2. If you don't have a course, or you don't, if you're having members, or you're having people in your audience or your clients asking for necessarily something that you don't teach on. So say for instance, if you're a health and fitness coach and someone wants some training on how to do Facebook advertising, or how to build a online course platform or something like that, or build a website funnel. May not necessarily be the most tech person, and that may definitely be outside of your expertise. So this is where affiliate marketing or affiliate relationships with other people, from whether it's products that you've taken, or you within your network, people who are experts in these certain categories, then you can utilize that relationship with them. So even if a lot of people nowadays, if they're selling a course or they're providing a product, they have some type of affiliate program set up to where if people send them there or people recommend them, then they will give you a certain percentage of the product. So for example, I use several website builders or funnel builders. So each time I'm setting that up or building it for a client, I'll always recommend to the client the services and systems that I use that I recommend. And by them signing up through my link, I get a percentage of the income that the software or funnel service provider gets. I get a percentage of the monthly income that they get in, as long as that recommendation or referral that I sent over is a monthly paying client. So that's another way to bring in income. So if you're any tools, any courses, any systems, if you're using anything, make sure, and you're recommending it out to people, just check and see if there's any type of affiliate promotion. Like I say, most people have it. If they don't, just reach out to them, send them an email, and check in and see if they'd be interested in setting up some type of an affiliate deal. I think for me, that's another huge way to bring in some additional income. But anyway, those are the top 3 that I have for today. Obviously, there's a whole list of stuff that we can go into to bring in additional income, but I want to talk about the top 3 ways that I am currently diversifying myself to help bring in multiple streams of income. Obviously, there's retirement, there's investing, there's real estate, there's other stuff that I'm doing outside of here, but those are the 3 that you can get started with right away today, especially if you're just getting into the online space and you're thinking about bringing in some additional income. That's a good way to bring in another stream of income. Anyway, I thank you guys for tuning in on today's episode. If you have not, subscribe to my podcast, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you share it. If this information you think can be helpful to anyone out there within your network, please share it with them. Also, leave me a great rating and review. I greatly appreciate it. I like to put this content out to you guys, so I like to hear feedback as well from you. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all on the next episode. Talk to you soon.